Well, let's talk about rest, shall we? And on one hand, I can talk about rest all day, and I can tell you like where I buy my favorite pajamas from. I can tell you about I don't actually know where they're from, but we've got these really brilliant fleecy sheets. I love hot water bottles. I can tell you the best variety of decaf tea, which is definitely Yorkshire tea. The rest taste a bit pond watery. But the reality of rest for many of us is something quite different. I mean, I've got 2 kids and a busy life, so I'm still in that situation where I feel somebody or something always needs me. But today I want to talk about it in terms of business. And this comes up a lot, as certainly as a self-employed person, somebody who makes their own work happen. I have had to build in a relationship with rest and knowing that it is okay for me to do so. And this is quite something. It's quite a revelation, because I realized when I tracked back, wow, there's a really loud car there, or a motorbike. When I tracked back, I realized that for years, I'd ultimately always been on. So I didn't ever go into shutdown mode in terms of my computer. I always had like one ear open the whole time, like something in nature, like I'm just gonna, just in case, I'm listening out. I was always available. And I know that if in order to do the things that I want to do, I can't always be on. I can't always be on my email. And certainly things in my life that I've begun to put in place, like my 15-minute running, I love those times because I'm not checking emails. I'm not doing anything. I mean, if my family needed me, they could call me and that's absolutely fine. But generally for that amount of time, I can just switch off and nobody can contact me. It's brilliant. But another shift that has happened in terms of rest is I have learned to optimize the work that I do so I can have those points in the day and in the week and in my month, in my year, holiday time, where I can still welcome in new clients, new customers, new inquiries, new opportunities, even though I'm not technically on. And so in my strategy sessions, I'm really interested in this because I don't believe that we can just keep going at the pace that we're going. We can't be full-time, 24/7, 365 day a year people. In fact, when we do rest, I think that we do better work. I always come back inspired. I always come back ready for whatever the next thing is. I always come up with brand new ideas. But for me, the difference that has come up, because again, I always have that narrative of it comes up a lot for lots of us. This toxic, hardworking, don't want to let anybody down, keep doing it. I mean, I used to win the bloody hardest working prize all the time when I was at school, like at dancing school. Here she is, the hardest worker. And that was because I kept showing up again and again and again and doing the thing. And actually what I've learned is if I want to do the thing, but do it at a higher level, the rest is absolutely key. If you want to find out more about how I can help you, how I can support your business to really nurture your willingness and your desire to rest and to have more ease, go to my Work With Me page, drop me a message, and let's go from there. Lots of love. Bye.